Hey guys, we're here at Los Alamos National Laboratories land, Department of Energy in New Mexico at the Power Line Point Trail, which is kind of interesting. There's no fireworks allowed whatsoever, and in case of flash flood, climb to safety. And also, don't forget, if you find any unexploded ordinances on your journey, please call this number. Oh yeah, and don't touch it.
What if this one though?
Well, that's kind of cool.
Okay?
It's almost 4th of July.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll take one of those.
That one.
I like that one. And if they're rusty. But could you imagine what you could get for an unexploded grenade on eBay?
Oh. Let me look it up real quick.
And also there's hazardous trees. I mean, this is basically a death trail. Bombs. Look at us, death trees.
I'm excited.
Look, no smoking, no fires.
No fires. It's unlawful. It's unlawful. So this is where we're headed to figure out the mystery. Leave no trace. Boom!
Oh man.
Hey guys, Diamond. Out here, we've gone really deep onto this mesa, and we've been looking for, ancient habitation. And so we've started to be able to locate some structures here. You can see this is a structure. It could be 1,000 years old. Completely collapsed. It's completely surrounded by pottery and shards. We found 10 different types of pottery around each of these houses. I'll be able to show you some in a second here. But I want to give you an idea of what a house looks like when you find it. It's not very obvious. So all these little hills here, they just look like hills, right? But notice they're all dirt. There's no rocks. And so in order to find a structure in the woods like this, you're looking for rocks, because there's no rocks here. A lot of this is eroded away. And so we're just wandering around here. And there's nothing, right? And then you're like, oh, rocks. So here's another structure I just found. It's totally collapsed. I've never been over here yet. And what we're likely to encounter here is non-indigenous rock. Lots of pottery and other artifacts. First piece. It's important not to take any of this if you're doing this type of research. And here's some more pottery. And so this is someone's house here. Another piece, rather thick. Oh, that's from arrows, making arrowheads. We found some metate material. And so this is the remnants of a structure. The only way you could tell is because of the rocks. There's some more grinding implements. Now we're on top of the house. Some pottery we found. Here's part of a grinding stone. So, coming off of this structure, and you can just see the plethora of artifacts and shards throughout here that we've been able to locate. Here's one. Pottery. There's another piece. And these are just on public lands and just, going to waste. Very little research being done about who lived here. And we're just getting more and more familiar with what these people were doing, the raw materials they were using. And so we just found another structure over here, and we're investigating that now. So I'll probably be back with you in a second. See, here's another piece of a grinding implement. And literally just in the middle of the desert. Middle of nowhere. There's no water here. There once was, I guess. Very top of a mesa. And here's another structure, collapsed. Maybe some kind of a marking post, but you know, there's just pottery on the ground everywhere around it. And cactus. Oh, the cactus. So maybe this is some type of storage bin, because it's small. Beautiful. Textured. You really have to watch where you're walking. Well, haven't seen any rattlesnakes. We haven't seen any scorpions. It's a nice piece of obsidian. More pottery. Just a piece of pottery just sitting here. It looks like a bomb went off, just from the amount of debris around this structure here that we're on. This is a relatively large structure, just littered with pot shards and other debris. You can see it's quite large. It comprises this whole hill. There's a cooking vessel. It's black. Some of the things we're locating here. Look out.
Over there.
Yeah, so we
So
found
this valley looks a lot more, from here it looks a lot more habitable.
the missing people from this area. You can clearly see more cave dwellings in here, more Tewa dwellings.
There's a road down there too. It might be this trail.
Or that's the tiger whatever trail. Yeah, we gotta come
Lion
back.
something.
Lion's den.
Something like that. Yeah, we should definitely come back down here.
See some kind of a square portal here.
It even looks like a path at the top of the cliff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're coming back. We'll be back to explore that area right there. And then it's endless, Rex. We've got this whole other section on the far side. Look at all that.
We just look at that.
Would you look at that? That's amazing.
Hey, what's that up on the top there? Zoom in on that.
There are a lot of alcoves there. It's endless.
Is that a sign? You see it?
No.
Okay, so it's either a sign or a deer looking at us at the very top.
You talking about the mesa all the way across the way?
Yeah,
I can't.
there's something there on the top. It's a different color.
Look at the big square cut out over there. See it where it goes down?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna get that. Where is that? That's perfectly square over there. And gigantic.
Alan, what is that? You see that? Right there. Okay, so something on the top. So it's on the top of the mesa. It's kind of by the point, but it's maybe to the
There
left,
are
maybe 25
thousands
feet.
of people living here. Oh my god.
See it? Okay, maybe it's, you know what I think it might be? It might just be part of that tree that's dark, like it's dying or something, or it's, 'cause from here it looks like something's on the top of the mesa looking at us. But now that I'm looking at it, I think it's just underneath the tree
Ooh,
where some
look
of
at
the
that cave.
pine tree is dying or something. Okay.
How do I direct it? It's like just around this tree. An arch.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. It's really
see
prominent.
Hey,
that.
Gina.
High arch.
Hi, Arch.
Yeah, you can't see it because the tree will be
Yeah,
in the
like
way.
30 feet high.
But right around the tree, there's a very high arch.
Oh, that's our next trip. We're here. This whole valley. That will take us forever. As long as Alan doesn't fall in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's huge.
Yeah, it's enormous.
And
Hello.
there is endless exploring to do here.
That's where Bigfoot is.
This puts St. Cali to shame.
That's where Bigfoot is, dude. I can see him right now. He's waving at us. Hey, Bigfoot. Man, there's all sorts of stuff.
Look at the scale.
Most of that, if we go past, is Los Alamos.
But we're on the good side here.